We're taking pretty much everything that goes into an amazing lasagna, but making it into a grilled cheese. How could that be bad? No, seriously, how could that be bad? That was not rhetorical. I know rhetorical. No, you know rhetorical, mister. You think you do.
It couldn't.
It's good.
You said it's not rhetorical, which means we have to answer.
Don't confuse me because you went to college and I almost didn't finish. Okay, I didn't finish. That damn accounting credit with Mr. Clough. I said pretty much everything. The only thing that we won't be putting in will be the what chance?
Lasagna noodles.
The lasagna noodles, good boy. But we'll replace the lasagna noodles with another carb, which will be the slices of bread. Italian bread. Pugliese. That's saying it properly, I have no idea. Here's the layout. We start by making the meat part of this. We're using spicy Italian sausage. We add a few things to that. We make this little ricotta nonsense, make a little garlic butter nonsense for the outsides of the bread because that is adding flavors. And then we build, we grill right here, we eat the hell out of them, and then we split. Well, something like that. And with our cast iron pan starting to smoke, we'll give it a little oil, some diced yellow onion, a little stir around, and then a pound of spicy Italian sausage. And we'll break it up. Now, we just want to cook this till it's just done, and then we'll start adding a few things. And you can see, look, it starts turning brown when it's done. So you don't need a road sign. You don't need me to tell you how long. I don't know how hot your pan is. But more heat is going to be better than less. Because not only will it happen faster, but you'll get a little bit of a sear on this, and that's going to turn into flavor. So I could stand and stir this the whole time until it was ready, but how about through the magic of Max and Chance, we show you when it's there. And we're here, looking good. Slight hum of an airplane overhead, and we move on. Clear little spot, tablespoon or so of squeezed garlic. Let it do its thing. I read a comment the other day, which is why I don't read comments. Some guy basically called me an asshole for using that. What kind of cooking show is this if you're using that shit? What a turd. I hate people most of the time. It's garlic, buddy, it's garlic. You know, he's probably like 55 at home, living in his mother's basement, sitting in his big white dumb underpants. So now, if you had marinara sauce, you could add it. If you don't, here's kind of a quick version. We're gonna use our favorite tomato puree. We'll add about a cup. Looks like that. Well, some dried oregano, maybe a teaspoon and a half or so, with a little splash. Maybe a tablespoon, no, drizzle. Maybe a teaspoon, because that's all I have. Yes, and a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, but make it a good one. Some basil, what was that, like 2 tablespoons of fresh basil chopped up, good pinch of salt and pepper. And we mix, boys, we mix. So now, of course, the marinara is gonna be, you know, much more liquidy than this. I don't want to say watery because that would be wrong because watery would imply no flavor, but definitely a little more liquidy. But because this is going in a sandwich, if this thing is just really wet, it is not going to work. Max is just keeping comments to himself today, isn't he? So with a little gentle heat underneath it, we'll let this live quietly by itself. Let the flavors come together a little bit more. I'll turn it down and we'll move on to 2 things we need to make. So this is going to be 1 cheese layer. This is a layer that I put in my own regular everyday lasagna, so it makes sense that I would put it here. Let's take a half a cup of ricotta, maybe 3/4. Tablespoon of olive oil, a little bit more of this garlic that everybody hates me for, a teeny bit of salt and pepper, and a little hit of chili flake. Nice. And we mix. This, for me, is an essential layer in any lasagna, and I love it. In fact, we call this silky ricotta, and this goes on a couple of our flatbreads at Gray's in Little Italy. Okay, perfect. Stay right there, we're making some garlic butter. And if it wasn't obvious, the first ingredient in garlic butter is gonna be?
Garlic.
Butter!
Fuck you.
And that's a half a stick. And you're disrespectful.
Nobody's wrong as much as I am.
Oh, do you want me to start asking Chance more? I could increase
No,
his chances.
he's always right.
No, he
Chance
doesn't have.
always knows the answer.
Doesn't.
I can think of a couple times I was wrong.
He
because
has
you scolded me on cam.
occasionally been wrong. Okay, this needs now like a good tablespoon of this stuff, which if you don't have this, okay, tablespoon and a half, would equate to about 3 big cloves of garlic. I need a little parsley in this, so I'll cut it with the world's biggest knife. So about a tablespoon. We got a little more than I need. That's okay. That's fine. I'll screw it. Put it all in. Why waste it, right? With the salt and pepper. And this will also mix. Yum. And with this smelling good, with the ricotta layer made, with the sausage inside finished and cooling, Max, Chance, we can build. Okay, the ricotta. delicious garlic butter. A couple beautiful slices of Italian pugliese bread, and here's the gorgeous insides. Gorgeous. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna begin with some of this ricotta as a bottom layer. Look, imagine that this is a piece of lasagna noodle. I'm building this just like that. So the ricotta goes on. Nice, very nice. And now we get a spoon and we put on some of our sausage layer. Look, there's a chance some of it's gonna slide out, so put extra in. But also, make it good by not being a cheap bastard and putting like a half a teaspoonful in this. I think if we've taught people anything, lads, it's don't be cheap when you're serving, right? Wow, that's majestic. There'd also be fresh parm in my lasagna. So we'll give this a beautiful layer. Snow. Or if this was the 80s, snow. Clean it up. What'd you think I was gonna say? And now some mozzarella, the low moisture type. Come in like this. And now our lid. And now you know what's gonna happen. This gets the butter. I'm already salivating. Right? All right, ladies. Let's get this on the flat top. I'm not kidding. This, one of the most beautiful things I've seen, about to get beautifuler. So we go face down, the butter layer. Look, we already dropped some. Bastard, I knew that was gonna happen. Can I fix it? Is it worth fixing? Always worth fixing. A little repair job here, a little more. Let it stay. Give it a little gentle pressure. Oh, the doctor says that, right? When you're getting a shot, you'll feel a little gentle pressure. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just cooking a grilled cheese. Nothing more, nothing less, other than the fact that it's an amazing looking one. Let me turn it around because this backside is really gorgeous. How's that? Pretty or what? Next is magical camera moving on its own. And now with it ready on the bottom, we butter the top. That will soon become the new bottom. Sweet. And we're gonna try not to lose this. Ow. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this? Why must I make my life difficult for myself? Oh, this might work. Holy God. Holy Mother of God, look at this color on top. Goodness gracious. Best looking thing ever? Maybe. All right, so I think we're there. I think this kid's coming off. We're cutting and we're eating. And, oh, we're there. Look at that kid. Look at how pretty you are. Check the top. The top is so gorgeous. The garlic, butter, the parsley. Don't leave the parsley out. I know some of you are looking going, he doesn't need parsley in that garlic butter. Oh, I'm telling you, you need it in that garlic butter for this look. May I? For that. That's what you need it for. See how gorgeous that is. I use gorgeous way too much. See how attractive that is. See how pleasant looking that is.
You're attracted to that grilled cheese?
I didn't say that. By the way, if it wasn't obvious, that's supposed to happen on a grilled cheese. Even a weird one. There you go. A little side shot. What's going on in the inside? You got the beautiful ricotta layer in that. This fantastic sausage filling, I don't know what to even call it. And then Parmesan, flaked over the top. Mozzarella, the garlic butter on the outside of the bread, and that bite is gonna be fantastic. You know, I chose this Italian bread not just to stay on theme, but because I wanted something with some texture, with some crunch that would hold up. Like if you only had white bread in the house, or like whole wheat, could you use it? Yeah, you could use it. Should you use it? No. But would I rather you use the wrong bread and make this than not make it because you didn't have the right bread? Hang on, I gotta work through my thought there. Yes, I would rather you made it with the wrong bread, but get the right bread, because then you can do this. My paper towels are. Is one of the greatest things ever. I basically am eating a crunchy lasagna with delicious sausage inside filling, and the whole thing is effing delicious. I'm not even gonna say what I normally say, because it should be obvious. So I won't say it. It's killing me. I wanna say it, but I won't. I'll just say goodbye, and thank you. We love having you here. You're all very attractive.